Zuma Dogg, mic check! Zuma Dogg, mic check! Help! Carmen to Tadage! No delay! Where are you to save the day? I was watching Occupy LA on City TV 35. Oh my gosh, help put it on. Oh my gosh, I gotta talk to you, Carmen to Tadage. Excuse me. It's Zuma Dog. I had to cut in live like Joker used to do on Batman to address Metropolis because we got a serious issue. And I hope Barack Obama's listening because we need the National Guard. We got a serious crisis in the city of Los Angeles. City Hall leadership has buckled and caved, and we have an anarchy situation that is now getting worse and setting a dangerous precedent. What's happened is the mayor of Los Angeles issued an eviction notice to the people that were gathered illegally sleeping overnight after the 10 p.m. curfew in a public park 2 days ago at 12:01 a.m. Now the curfew eviction notice came and went and nothing happened, y'all. Nothing except the fact that since the city allowed Occupy LA to fester and grow in the first place over the course of the past 56 days, and then by pre announcing the eviction, it allowed others to come and gather in support, creating a much more worse, unruly situation of which the city streets ended up being blocked and shut down, of which much resources and treasury is being dispensed and burned through, with LAPD and other resources having to be on standby running up overtime. So I'm here to say, Carmen Tutanich, when you came to Zuma Dog and begged me to support you and help do what I do, that helped get you into office, that made you call me on Thanksgiving 2008 and say, "Gee, Zuma Dog, get this one person I'm thankful I met this Thanksgiving. It's you, pal. Hey, Zuma Dog, you're too good. If I get elected, I'm going to give you a job." Okay, well, you also told me, "Gee, my number one mission if I'm elected is to protect the city's treasury." The city's treasury's general fund. So by allowing Occupy LA to gather and fester and all the resources, we got dead City Hall law, and that's going to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's been who knows how many hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe a million in overtime and everything. And then you have an unsafe precedent because, first of all, you allowed it to go on for 56 days. The Zuma Dog wants his 56 days to sleep overnight there. And by issuing eviction notices, otherwise known as ultimatums, and then letting them go unenforced, you are allowing anarchy to strengthen. Just like a virus, you take the antibiotic, but if you don't take enough and the virus gets stronger, and then you can't do anything. Okay, so you've issued these warnings, you've issued the ultimatums, you haven't done anything, and now it gives them more power. Now it fuels the fire, and you have allowed precedent and liability, and you are burning up the treasury. And this is unnecessary because, again, you never should have allowed it to happen. It should have been nipped already, and then you issued the final warning, and you haven't done anything. And now the movement strengthens and becomes more anarchy on the street as you've made precedent. Hey, come to LA, they don't do shit. Unfortunately, it's not like a natural disaster where there was fire or an earthquake or tsunami or anything. This is just political cowardness. Carmen Tutanich, you're the city attorney. I've seen what you've done when people just lay on the street. A few people, college students. We all know you really went aggressive and wanted to throw the book. Okay, we know what you do to people. Superheroes on Hollywood Boulevard. You got a few people walking around. We know what you did. We know what you do to the people at Venice. Okay, none of these people. You add them all up and multiply it times 400. It's nothing compared to what you are allowing, and it's costing a lot of money. It's setting a bad precedent, and it's a liability and a public safety hazard. And you are the top elected law enforcer of the city. You are the city attorney, and you are silent. You are not doing anything. You are being complicit. I guess it is because they aren't protesting against you. I don't know, but the mayor of Villaraigosa, you have proven that you are just nothing but a worthless pussy. You know what? You're only good for one thing, nothing. Okay, now sit down, punk. Oh, I forgot you already are. Herb Wesson, you're about to encounter the shortest council presidency in history, and we won't make any pun jokes there. I just mean the length will not be long as you step down in controversy, redistricting. Bill Rosendahl, yes, let's get to the headliner. Bill Rosendahl. Now, you might want to go look at zumadog.com. That's where it all goes down, okay? You can go to any URL, but it all goes to zumadog.com because you know what? I told you I'm Kingpin. I told you I'm the top political operative ever. And so what happens? Okay, we got all hell breaking loose in Venice over here. We got the Venice Beach Ordinance. He can't get his shit together after 5 years and two council terms. Uh, he's about to try to jam through another illegal federal law breaking Venice ordinance that Matt Dowd and myself will be challenging. We got human feces on a plate on the sidewalk. That's right. That's why you want to go to zumadog.com because, Bill Rosendahl, he goes to all these city meetings under the guise of city business. Is nothing but a mere guise to campaign for reelection because he needs his third term for lifetime benefits and added pension. So, basically, believe me, it's all a guise. He's always campaigning and he's always pandering. But what really ticked me off today and why a political icon kingpin had to step up and ruin his sunny day and sit inside and blog. Watching the council meeting, and there's Occupy LA, and there's some cult mob nut that says, I really got to thank Bill Rosendahl. He's the only council member who talks to us. Sure, Eric Garcetti and some of them have come out and looked and said hello. But Bill really sits there. He's the only one that spends time talking to us. Excuse me, Bill, you're talking to an illegally gathered cult mob that threatens with violence and blocks and shuts down streets and paints on property. And that, oh, okay. And now today, by the way, I thought it was about the 1% giving more in bankers, but no, Occupy LA. LA, we demand it becomes a sanctuary city. Now it's about becoming a sanctuary city. And, Bill Rosendahl, why don't you get your ass back here in your district, okay, where it belongs? Because if you look at my blog post, here's exactly what happened. A friend came out from Eagle Rock, drove all the way across the city to help get me some food when I really needed it, okay? So I'm walking him back to his car, and this was the street where LA Weekly last year did a story about the RV encampment and comparing it to Skid Row. And Zuma Dogg brought his video camera. I go, no, it's fine. Look, it's perfectly clean. Okay, so now I go back to that street, and I can't even believe what I saw, although it's not Skid Row because it's not tons of people gathered. Yeah, yeah, me and my friend had to step around human feces on a paper plate gathered with radishes, okay? Where's the street services? And I'm here to tell you it wasn't there for just one day. It was there for a lot of days till I didn't even give a fuck anymore. And then all the other stuff. So look at the video at zumadog.com, and we'll pick it up there for Bill Rosendahl. But so to summarize, we got Bill Rosendahl campaigning all over the place under the guise of city business. And, meanwhile, we got human feces on the sidewalk and trash piling up, and you can't even read the parking signs or street warnings, so that's more problems for the city. And doesn't anybody that works for Bill Rosenthal's office ever walk around the fucking streets, or all you doing is sitting in these town hall meetings campaigning with your boss? Mayor Villaraigosa, sit down, chump. We see what you are, a fucking powerless, low self-esteem, cowardly pussy. You fucking lost the city to an anarch cult mob over politics, and it'd all be well and good and a big fucking joke, except the clock's ticking on the overtime and the cost to the general fund. And Carmen Tutanich, what are you doing, bro? Let me ask you a question. Ask Carmen Tutanich this next time you see him. On November 28th, 2011, how much city time did you spend looking at and discussing Zuma Dogg's blogging? How much of your time is spent looking at Zuma Dogg's blogging along with Dragnet LA also? And how much do you complain about it, bro? Okay, please focus on city business, not a gadflies blogger. What's wrong with you, you out of control egomaniac? By the way, I forgot to tell everybody, yeah, this guy Carmen Tutanich talked about a bully. You don't even know half of it. The guy's got a real impulse control problem, and I could testify first witness to that. Because one day I'm standing there in the lobby of a meeting talking to a friend, and Carmen Tutanich comes walking over. I think he's going to shake my hand, but no, his hands reach for my throat. He puts both hands around my throat and starts shaking my head like a bobblehead. Now, ha ha, I know a lot of the people in City Hall have wanted to do that and wondered what it'd be like to take Zuma Dogg and strangle him around the throat with both hands and shake his head back and forth. Just ask Carmen Tutanich. He knows. He actually did it. Can you believe it? I've never had anybody physically attack me, strangle me in my life like that. And as the LA city attorney, the top law enforcer, and he knows he did it, and he will never deny it because I will pull up the witness in about 30 seconds, and I'll take a polygraph test right now under the FBI with 200-degree spotlight shining down, and let's see if Tutanich will do the same, okay? So there you go. There's your Zuma Dogg news update for today. Oh, I forgot, y'all. It ain't the Zuma Dogg show till Zuma Dogg sings, y'all. Hit it. You know what? I'm not going to do this right now because I don't have the settings.